Yeah, so taking sort of lessons from the survival world, one of the key things is around routine. So having a routine is really important because it gives you structure to the day. Now, if you sort of remember that time between like Christmas and New Year, where
Mm.
nobody really knows what day it is, and
It's awful.
nobody that's right, yeah. And nobody's really like getting up at a regular time, and nobody's like got work to go to, and it all seems to drift, and you think you're going to have a lovely time just doing nothing, but actually it's horrible. Or I find it so anyway. Actually, we don't want that. So I tend to have personally put in a quite strict routine for myself. And that means that I'm always up and out of bed by 8 in the morning, and I will always put on some makeup just to make myself feel a bit better. I will always, have breakfast at a set time. I have my lunch at a set time. I have my tea at a set time, and I have exercise periods at like lunchtime and after tea, sort of 7:30ish. And that is my routine, and that's what works for me. And I tend to plan activities. I had a week off last week, and one of the things that I did was that before I went to bed at night, I would plan what I was going to have for my meals the next day, and I planned what activities I was going to do. And it wasn't really a very strict list, but it was things like, in the morning I'm going to do a bit of gardening, in the afternoon I'm going to learn to crochet because I've always wanted to learn to crochet, and in the evening I'm going to go for a walk. And it was things like that, and that sort of structure helped to keep me motivated and stop me sort of drifting. The other thing is to sort of set goals, because goals are really important. So I have a few goals, and they're not terribly exciting or high level goals. One of them is to learn to do the Charleston. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not.
wow.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. I have two left feet, but it's a way of boosting your immune system, because happy movement and feeling, sort of energized is actually a great way to boost your immune function. It also helps me do some physical activity, which isn't, really dull, like going on the cross trainer, or something like 20 sit-ups or something that I'm not actually going to do. But if I say, I'm going to put a YouTube on, I'm going to look at the Charleston, and I'm going to try and do that.
Fantastic. I really hope that starts inspiring people to be two-stepping, doing the Charleston, bit of tango all over the country.
Yeah, because when we say do exercise, that sort of brings up, memories of doing some
Smelly plimsolls, basically.
oh yeah,
The
just like horrible
humiliation.
sit-ups, or doing the plank for 20 hours or something. Yeah, so it's about finding your exercise, and for some people that will be, some chair-based stretching. For other people, it'll be setting a goal of doing couch to 5K. But exercise in moderation is a really great way of keeping your stress levels down and boosting your immune system. Also gets your cardiovascular system, up to speed. And I suppose it's prepping for if you were to succumb to COVID-19, it's going to make sure that you're in the best physical health as well to deal with that.